I have your weekly market stats for last week, but I also want to share a cool success story. Let's do the stats first. So last week in our valley, we had 122 new listings hit the market. That was up 3% to the week prior. We had 125 accepted offers, which was up 6% to the week prior, and 105 closed sales, which was up 4% to the week prior. Pretty typical. For the most part, every week we have a few more or a little more homes go into escrow than what were actually listed, so we kind of work through that standing inventory. So here's the success story. I have some great clients who got an offer accepted yesterday. They were a referral to me from a past client. That client, I helped them buy their home, and then they ended up actually getting into the industry of loans and then exited the industry of loans and are now in a completely different career path, very happy. So these clients, when they were referred to me, they were very frustrated. They were working with another realtor from one of those companies that offers you incentives in working for them and discounts, but the person that was assigned to them, because it's a very different structure, the person that was assigned to them wouldn't call them back for 2 days, didn't really take the initiative. They were doing all the work, and they were very proactive as home buyers, and they were on a mission. So my client said, well, you need to call Katherine. So they did. And that was what, 3.5 weeks ago? We talked. That same day, we did their consultation via Zoom, and we got the process going ASAP. Well, the house yesterday, it had just hit the market, and she actually came across this one, so I'm like, props to you, girl. It was out of their area that they said that they were willing to look in. So it was not one that I sent to them. She sent it. I looked at it. I'm like, yes, this hits all the markers, because every so often she would send me a home that had things that they wanted, but there were big no-nos that I knew that they were not good with. And I'd push back and I'd say, okay, but I'm seeing this and this, and you told me those were absolute no's for you. Are you sure? Well, this one was yes across the board. The only thing it wasn't was it was out of the area. Not a crazy amount, but it was out of the area that they were looking at. So it's like, this is a good one. We need to go see it. Let me see what I can find. And there was an appointment an hour later from when they texted me that address, and I looked it up. So we got over there. We looked at it. We spent a good probably 45 minutes in the house because it was the one. We talked strategy. We talked through everything that they were comfortable with, if there was anything that they weren't comfortable with. And then I got on the phone in my car and called the listing agent immediately. I had a conversation. I then talked with my clients. We strategized a little bit about what was important to them. And then I texted the agent, because I had to run into Target to get toothpaste on my way home. I texted the agent, you will have an offer at this amount within an hour. I missed my deadline by 3 minutes. It was an hour and 3 minutes. I sent the offer over, texted the agent. We pretty much knew by that evening that we had a very good chance of getting it. There were 4 other offers at that time that had already come in, and we got the good news by noon yesterday, which was the next day. So that is how you do it. You know, it's important to look at the things that are really important. Sometimes I do push back and I say, okay, I'm cool with whatever you want to do, but you told me this was important. But when I see that something hits the mark, I will go to bat for you. I'll go to bat for you no matter what, of course. But something that I do find important is that I go through what's important to you. I listen to you. And then when we have these properties that come, I really talk it through with you, because this is something that you're going to live in for a long time. And sometimes our priorities do change. Sometimes they don't. And you need to have somebody that's looking out for you as well and remind you to think those things through and not rush into anything, especially if you are on a mission, and make sure that we don't make too much of an emotional decision. And then when you tell me, Katherine, it's go time, I will tell you, I am in go mode and I will do everything that I can to get a successful result for you. So this is a longer than usual market update, but I just had to share that with you because they were stoked, and they said if we were still working with we wouldn't be buying a house right now. And I'm not one to brag, but I'm pretty proud of that. So that's the sort of thing we do for our clients. If you are thinking about making a move, it is important in this market to know that somebody is going to bat for you, knows how to look out for you, knows how to strategize, knows how to negotiate, and also has relationships with the agents in this valley. So looking forward to talking with you. You have a great week.